Friend, I welcome you to our study again this week. It's on 1st of October 2025, and this Wednesday our topic is Be Strong. We'll read Joshua chapter 1 verse 7 to 9 and then answer the question, why did the Lord need to emphasize twice to Joshua that he had to be strong and courageous? Let me read. Joshua chapter 1 verse 7 to 9. I read, it says, only be strong and very courageous, that you may observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may prosper wherever you go. 8. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. That is from New King James Version, Joshua chapter 1 verse 7 to 9. So the question that we are responding to is, why did the Lord need to emphasize twice to Joshua that he had to be strong and courageous? The task set before Joshua seemed to involve overwhelming challenges. The walls of the Canaanite cities appeared unassailable, and the population of the land was trained for battle. In contrast, the Israelites, simple nomads, did not possess even the most primitive war machines to take on the fortified walls. History tells us that not even Egypt, the superpower of those times, was able to gain a steady foothold in Canaan. Yet, the summons to be strong and courageous is not related here only to battle morale or to war strategies. Courage and strength are needed to stay faithful to the Torah and its specific requirement, which defined Israel's covenant with Yahweh. Read Ephesians chapter 6, 10 to 18. I will not read, I'll ask you to read that. After reading, you need to answer this question. Although we are not required today to participate in military combat, how can we apply the words of encouragement given to Joshua in our daily spiritual struggle? After reading Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10 to 18. Today, in fulfilling the mission entrusted to them by Christ, Christians face similar challenges to those of Joshua. That is, they are required to wage war against their own sinful tendencies, against the principalities, powers, and rulers of the darkness of this age, and against the host of wickedness. Like Joshua, they also have the assuring promise of Christ's presence. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. That we saw in Matthew chapter 28, verse 20. As the supporting presence of the Lord was enough to expel the fears of Joshua, so it should be sufficient to banish our doubts and anxieties today. The challenges for us is to know the Lord well enough to trust in Him and His promises to us. And that is why, more than anything else, we need that personal relationship with Him. Question as we end this. The crucial question for us today is not different from that faced by Joshua. How can we stay true to what the Word of God says, even if it is unpopular or inconvenient to do so? I repeat, the crucial question for us today is not different from that faced by Joshua. How can we stay true to what the Word of God says, even when it is unpopular or inconvenient to do so? I invite you to consider this lesson for Wednesday, the 1st of October, even as we prepare for the Sabbath of 4th of October. The lesson for today was, be strong. Thank you, and see you tomorrow on Thursday.